Louder!
And it's time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what's going on, Gorehounds? And welcome to another fantastic episode of the Gore N More podcast. That is right. I am your not so mean, Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, I'll bring this shit show alone. For with me, as always, excuse me, let me pull up my Gore N More isms here. And I got so many Christmas ones on here from last year. I got to fucking get to the other one. Let's see. I did that one. Gratuitous Geeks of Gore. That feels very fitting for this week. Yes. Today we are talking 2017's Mayhem. Well, fucking fun movie.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we're going to do what we always do. Let's talk about what we did this week. But you know what? I fucked up already, and I know I did. I didn't even introduce my fucking homies, dude. So first, let me start it off with that Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, that Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
And we have that killing machine, that delicious meat mountain, Mr. Bobby Amone. He's saying hello, folks, for those that can't see you.
Hi.
Gene's in the chat. What's up, Gene?
What up, Gene?
Howdy, Gene.
But yes, today we are talking 2017's Mayhem. But before we do that, we are going to talk about what we did. Unfortunately, we are a little light tonight. We are missing our beloved Scuba Steves. He's taking a mental health day. And so, stay home, rest with the family. And yeah, man.
Better soon, brother.
Yeah, get some Z's.
Yes.
Take care. Much love. Yes. But with that being said, we are going to snatch a different Steven. We're going to grab him from, grab this one from Universe 372. So, yeah, Scuba, if you could please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your
Thank you, Variant Scoobs, as cheesy as you be.
That pizza always looks fantastic.
One day when he is not here, the minute he says that, I'm going to have a pizza in my hand.
I haven't timed that out yet, but dude, it should happen someday. Not that I want to eat on the podcast, but you know what I mean?
But it have to be really fresh because you got to get that stretchy mozz. Otherwise, what's the point?
Right, you got to get that pull, dude. It's all about that sweet.
And if worst case scenario, you just pour the hot steaming pizza on you just for the perfect slice and just deal with it.
That a girl.
Now all I could think of is fucking Ben Stiller masturbating with the pizza and Dodgeball.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. There's one I haven't watched in a fucking minute, dude.
Yeah, that's
For
been
sure.
a while.
But, Chad Daddy, how the hell you been, homie?
Oh, not too bad. Damn, looks like my internet dropped. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not too bad. Just another normal busy week at work. I decided not to go in and do some overtime this Friday. I needed some time off. It was kind of a rough week. Had a lot of drama with coworkers, but it seems to have resolved itself.
Okay.
So it's all better there. I just went to my doctor's appointment Friday. Got some steroids because my hands have really been bothering me. Like at work, they'll just seize up, and then I'll just start dropping things. And so they gave me steroid pills, and it seems to be helping. So hopefully that resolved the issue. Aside from that, pretty shitty weekend here weather-wise. My son's soccer game got rained out Saturday, so the regular season's over. They will be closing the season this Saturday with a tournament, which, fingers crossed, he will get to play in goal because that's what he practiced with all last week. He really had his hopes up that he really wanted to play in goal, and then they canceled the game, so he was pretty mad. But he should be able to play, I'm guessing, Saturday. Hey, Emily, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Howdy.
So Friday, I didn't watch a Friday the 13th movie because we've watched them all already this year so far. So I don't feel the need to watch a Jason movie.
You watch them all.
I know. But so I watched the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie with my son.
Yeah.
And I gotta agree with Scoobs. I hated it.
Really?
I just didn't like it. I hated the animation. I didn't like the artistic style they use. I didn't like the characterization of Splinter specifically. It's like Scuba said, they made him this weird shut-in that was afraid of everyone, didn't want his sons even leaving the sewer. And like you said, it just made no sense because he taught them the ninjutsu by watching kung fu movies, and that's not how it works.
I can tell you, I was gonna say I can tell you from firsthand experience that does not work at all. Because I've been watching Ninja Turtle movies for fucking ever, and I haven't learned shit except for how to eat awesome pizza and be a party dude.
Yeah, but it just the characterizations were off. Like instead of like Mikey being in love with April, it's Leonardo this time.
What?
Yeah, Leonardo.
They always change it though, because remember you remember the Nickelodeon series, not Rise of the Ninja Turtles, but the other one from like 2012ish.
Yeah.
Okay, Donnie was in love with April in that series.
See, I feel like Seth Rogen only ever watched that series and maybe Rise of the Ninja Turtles. This is not true to the comic. So many people have said this is great. You know, it harkens back to the original comics. Like, no, it fucking doesn't. I fucking read the original comics.
So wait. We're taking out drug dealers and like actually doing some heavy shit. Probably
they didn't do shit. They didn't do it.
That's the comics,
it was
dude.
Stupid. It was awful. The music was terrible. And Mike, like, there was a scene early in the movie where April's taking a video of the turtles trying to improve their image because they want people to like them, and Mikey's like sitting there twerking, and I'm like, done. I'm done. You know, I don't want to see a fucking Ninja Turtle twerking. It was stupid.
I don't know, man. I have yet to watch
I didn't like I didn't even like the mutants. They were stupid.
You know, I mean, it's funny you said you watched it that night because my wife and my kid watched it when I was watching Never Hike Alone 2. Shout out. And they enjoyed it. So I don't know. I guess I'll just have to watch it.
I did not like one bit of it. It was awful.
That's fair, man. Scoob, you're not, like I said, Scoobs was the first one to come out and say it sucks. So you're not alone.
So yeah, like I said, I watched that. Didn't like it. Saturday. What did we do Saturday? I don't think we did anything Saturday.
Saturday was a shitty rainy day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My wife went to her friend's baby shower, so me and my son just hung out at home. And Sunday, you know, it was getting caught up on laundry, housework, and then I watched this awesome movie that I can't wait to talk about.
Fuck yeah.
So, Bobby, how about you, brother?
My weekend was good. It was filled with Friday the 13th antics, as it should be. Friday was, I say unique because I never did a quote-unquote, I say professional event, as in I was hired. So last year I was asked by a couple to be Jason Voorhees at their wedding.
Nice.
And so that was a year ago, probably to the day.
For photos or the whole wedding?
Hold on, I'm getting there. So Friday comes around. Now I had asked her before, and she asked me, like, do you want to come, you know, like as a guest, and then you get changed later? You know, I said, whatever's easiest for you guys. You know, this is your day. So they put me on the guest list. So I was able to go as a guest, which I have never been to someone's wedding that I have no idea who they are or no idea who the people are. So the first thing I did was I went in, I saw a bar, and I said, how you doing? Jack and Coke, heavy on the Jack.
Yeah, buddy.
And he says, you got it, buddy. I'm like, you're a good man.
Man after my own heart.
So I'm standing at the bar, and this lady comes up to me. And she says, hi, how are you? I said, oh, I'm good. I'm sipping away, ready to get number 2 going. And she says, so who do you know? And I said, oh, the bride and the groom. I'm like, here's what she says to me. She's like, I know. I'm like, I know exactly who you are. I said, really? And she said, yeah, I know exactly. You're here to do Jason, right? And I said, what gave it away? She's like, and she looked around and she says, look at you.
Right?
And I'm like,
fucking giant among midgets, dude. Like,
I'm like, as I looked around, I'm like, yeah, there's nobody else giant. Nobody else is built like that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So, but no,
Bob's towering a foot over everybody.
Yeah, and all you see is my arms were out of the sleeves that I had. I'm like, it was the best shirt I had, though. And I'm like, okay. But the wedding itself was nice. They had a wonderful cocktail hour, everything. But the place was set up They had it set up for. Yes, I know it does, Joe. But so
Yeah,
around 9 o'clock, like I had dinner around 9 o'clock. I go upstairs to get changed. They had the whole thing planned. They put on the music. I came downstairs. It was like Monster Mania on steroids in terms of pictures. It was picture after picture. People were pulling.
But it was
pictures,
just you, though, man. You were
it was. I was like,
spotlight,
what?
bro.
I'm like, what? And like I said, like everybody's in nice gown, or they're in nice gowns and tuxes, and I'm like,
even better.
I'm in dirty ass clothes. The first thing I said to the photographer is, I said, just so you know, you may want to tell people that this stuff rubs off. Like it's gonna get on what they're wearing. And she says nobody's gonna care. And I'm like, all right. It was wonderful. It was a good time.
How many people asked you to put your hands around your throats?
No, it actually wasn't a lot. I'm laughing just because of the question. It actually wasn't a lot.
Yeah,
but like everybody
was a few.
just
It was probably more along the lines of the girls just come up, choke me, daddy.
oh god, no.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's always. Can you just do like a kill pick for me?
Yeah, that's exactly. And I'm just so. But no, it was a good time.
Got it. They know what they're doing, but they can't look like they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But no, it was more or less. I was getting pulled into like 50 different directions in like a span of 5 minutes.
Nice.
But I was in costume for a couple hours. It was a good time. So that was my Friday the 13th. Saturday, I had another event at a coffee house dressed as Jason.
Oh, nice, dude.
With a couple other people that we did this last year. They had
Is it
Michael.
that stoner shop that go to? What is it?
Pothead.
Yeah, well, it's called Potheads. Yeah, and they had like Pennywise, me, Freddie, Michael, and they had like the Sanderson sisters. So me and my girlfriend were there for a couple hours.
Nice.
Saturday night we had a Halloween party with people. We were dressed as clowns. It was a good time, as always. Sunday was go have lunch, go shopping, go have dinner, and then we went to a haunted attraction on Sunday night.
Damn, busy boy.
That is a packed week.
Listen, it is October. You do October-y haunty things. Who doesn't?
No, you're right. You're not wrong.
I don't have time to do stuff like that, unfortunately.
There is always time. I will take you and the kids next year. And I'll be like, get over here.
Right?
That's right.
Fucking A, bro.
But
Awesome,
no,
man.
it was a fun-filled weekend with my missus, the wonderful people, and again, people I had no idea, but they were all very nice. And the second I had the hockey mask off, they're like, "Dude, you did so good." And they're like, "How did you practice?" I'm like, "I didn't." Like that's
Practice
how I
what?
walk. I'm like, "That's how I walk."
Right? My natural walk is lumber, dude. Like I don't know what the fuck.
It's called lumber and look like you're gonna kill somebody. It's pretty simple.
Right.
But it was a great weekend, and then me and Rebecca started this movie yesterday. I finished it today, and I am excited to talk about it. So let's get to that. But first, we need to hear what this handsome devil here did, Mr. Thing over here.
Well, let's see. So Friday night, I hung out with our beloved 13 Gallows Lane crew. Shout out in the comments. And they pulled a little event together down at our local theater, Track Cinema. And we got to watch the world premiere of Never Hike Alone 2 on the big screen. And it was fucking awesome. And not only did we get to see part 2, but they threw us a little extra nice little salt on the topping. But we got Never Hike in the Snow right before that, so we got a solid little like double feature. And just to make the night even more like magical, I guess, me and my buddies and my brother-in-law, we went to the little haunted house right beforehand in the mall. So I was like, hell yeah, man, we're gonna get like a whole little like trifecta going on here. But no, man, the movie was fantastic. I haven't left a movie with that good movie high in a long time. And it was reeling hard all into the next day, man. I was just looking for anybody that wanted to talk about it. It was one of those where like me, my buddy, and my brother-in-law were in the parking lot for like an hour and a half after the movie, just talking about the movie. And I was just like, damn, dude, this shit was fucking awesome. What's up, Mr. J? How are you, sir? And so yeah, did that Friday 13th. And then Saturday was just kind of a nice chill day because it was really shitty here. So besides doing some chores, I started the Quarry, which I like it so far. It's pretty sweet. I've never really been into the Telltale games, but this is a little bit more than those.
Oh yeah, this is way more. This is
so.
Oh, how do I really explain it? Because Telltale, it's almost like a point and click kind of thing.
Yeah, where this is kind of that, but then it at least puts you still in like third person mode every once in a while, to where you're exploring. I'm not that deep into it, dude. I'll probably hop onto it a little bit more with this, but I figure it's perfect season for it. The wife just played through it once. She beat it. She didn't kill everybody, but
I was proud of myself for figuring out what the monsters were before they figured out in the game.
I figured they're monsters, but I don't.
Before that, Until Dawn, they were Wendigo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is, you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I still haven't played it yet.
It's I never played Until Dawn, honestly, so I probably should. But yeah, anyways, no, this one it's pretty solid. And then Sunday, I was doing some more chores. I was about to play the Quarry, and Mr. Gallo texted me, said, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's do a shoot." So I said, "Okay." So I met over at his house a couple hours later and did a sweet little Leatherface shoot with our friend Mickey, and it was awesome, dude. Like, it wasn't, I think we maybe shot for like an hour and a half max, maybe 2 hours. So, but like, got some solid fucking photos, man. Nice. And that poor girl, we put her on, like, Joe's got this table in the basement that looks perfect for Texas shit, right? But in the vein of that, thing is encrusted with crusty spider webs, dude, which she did not appreciate nor like. So I give her mad props for that, because that was pretty gross. But we tried clearing as much out as we could. But you don't want to get rid of all of it, because you got to have that effect to it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then got home from that, and then I fucking watched this movie. So not as full as Bob's, dude, but definitely did a lot of like spooky stuff this weekend. It was pretty good.
I feel bad because I didn't do a damn thing, and you guys had a stacked weekend.
Well, so Saturday I was supposed to go. We were supposed to do. There's a zoo nearby in Chittenango, and they were having it's a flashlight trick or treating at night, but like, so you could do animal spotting with the flashlights and stuff. So we were supposed to go to that, but then the kiddo unfortunately ended up getting sick. So it's like, well, we're not gonna get her more sick because it's rainy and 40 out. Plus, we're not gonna put her around all our friends' kids and get them sick, and you know what I mean, all that good which was sad. I was sad because I was gonna do a makeshift last minute costume. I was gonna go as Silent Bob, but I was gonna take my green lightsaber as my bong saber, so I go as the Hep Knight. And my wife's like, "It's a kid's thing." I'm like, "They're not gonna fucking know. That's just for like me and my buddy Grant. That's just like some inside joke shit." But no, so then fucking, like I said, Sunday we came around and I finally got to watch this movie, which has been sitting on my shelf for probably almost 2 fucking years. And I finally got to fucking watch it because, well, we put that shit on the list, and I am ready to talk about that right now.
Yeah, buddy.
So that is Mayhem, which came out November 10th, 2017. Derek Cho is having a really bad day. He is being unjustly fired from his job. He discovers that the law firm's building is under quarantine for a mysterious and dangerous virus. Chaos erupts throughout the office as the victims of the disease, begin acting out their wildest impulses, and boy, do they. I feel like we could have got a little crazier actually with that.
Wait, I was going to mention that. Let's wait until we get to the meat potatoes of that.
Yeah, there we go. Joining forces with a former client who has her own grudge, Derek savagely fights tooth and nail to get to the executives on the top floor and settle the score once and for all. Bro, it was straight up video game style. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Directed by Joe Lynch, Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, and Knights of Badassdom.
By the way, that's the best Wrong Turn movie.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like
100%.
Knights of Badassdom. I think I might have seen that one. Okay, written by is that Midas? Matthias, thank you.
Matthias, yeah.
Matthias Caruso,
Mm-hmm.
and an Instrument of Justice and The Dollmaker, produced by Parisa Cavini, Small Town Crime, and
The Merdad Ely.
Thank you, Merdad Ely. I'm gonna go with that. Small Town Crime as well. Lawrence Matisse, Trashfire and Satanic. Matt Smith, Step Up, Revolution, and Maleficent. Wow, we got a lot of fucking producers, dude. And Sean Sorsen from Black and Blue and Worth has a lot of fucking producers, dude. Holy shit!
That's just straight up full-on producers. I didn't include the associate producers.
That's a longer list we don't need.
Yeah, fucking A, man. I'm glad I'm done with that shit. Bob, go ahead.
Starring Stephen Ewan, The Walking Dead, Nope, as Derek Cho. Samara Weaving, Ready or Not. Bill and Ted Face the Music as Melanie Cross. Stephen Brand, The Scorpion King. Saw X, which was awesome, by the way, as John, nice. The Boss Towers. Caroline Chizisky, Aragon, The Passage, as Kara, the Siren Powell. Kerry Fox, Shallow Grave, Bright Star as Irene Smith. Dallas Roberts, that too. The Walking Dead, Glass Onion as Lester, the Reaper, McGill. Talk about him. Mark Frost, Coronation Street as Ewan Niels.
Ewan.
Think Ewan McGregor.
Hello there.
As Ewan.
Ewok.
Fucking Ewok Niles. Claire Delamar, Jezebel, The Upside of the Down, as Meg. Andre Erickson, Vikings, Violent Night, as Colton, the Bull, Snyder. Nicola Kent, Papillion, Hellraiser, as Oswald. Lucy Chappell, The Theory of Everything, The Bad Nun, as Jenny. Total body count, 10.
That we at least know of.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say,
there was a lot of off-screen stuff there's a lot of people getting like hit with hammers and stuff off-screen. You don't know who.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So it could have benched like somewhere close to 30 for all I know.
It could have been up in the hundreds. You know what I mean? There's like 240 people in that fucking building. You don't know how many got.
Also, when I saw 10, I'm like, this is very specific. That means they don't know themselves.
Brody! And I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
Right? Boy, that's a typical day.
Brody just stepped in dog poo-poo.
Music by Steve Moore, VHS2, Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Cinematography by Steve Gaynor, Punisher, Warzone, and Super. Edited by Josh Ethier, Leatherface, Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Effects and makeup by Muhammad Mubarak, Chernobyl Diaries, and Crawl. Distributed by RJE Films, but at the beginning it said it was a Shudder movie too, so...
Yeah, it was RGE, and then I think Shudder picked it up.
Yeah. Runtime of 86 minutes, unrated, budget was $2.5 million. It only grossed $17,366 because it only played on 37 screens and only in South Korea.
Wow, way to fucking like tighten your market up. Jesus Christ.
Seriously. I mean, I think this would have really done very well.
Bro, this movie, just thinking about this movie even just like pre-pandemic is kind of like I was like, wow, this has been crazy if I like had watched this beforehand. You know what I mean?
By the way, Brody, this movie was made in Serbia, so that makes this a Serbian film.
Oh, yeah.
Part 2.
This is the only Serbian film I'm watching, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is no good.
We'll never watch it. Poor Brody, stepping in dog shit. That's kind of like how we felt when we watched what the fuck was it?
So you could say a few different titles under whatever you're about to say, bro.
Stan Helsing, that was it.
I was going to say, that's still not the worst.
I don't know.
Or Amityville 3D.
Say Amityville, dude? No, because there was something we just watched not too long ago. We were like, you know what, dude? This is way worse than Stan Helsing. What was it?
I don't remember.
It wasn't Scouts because Scouts Guide was awesome.
Scouts Guide was wonderful.
I feel like it was something along around that time though. Like,
I still laugh when I think about the
boobies.
Yeah, just because. Oh my god!
But no, let's fucking discuss this shit while you're looking up those notes, homie. So this was all our first watch, right?
Oh yes, it was.
So you boys have never.
I know we gave Sleepaway Camp a 2.8. A lot of the ones we watched around that time were pretty solid.
Was it then? Dude, I swear there was one where we watched and we were like, this was garbage. Like, this made Stan Helsing look kind of good.
I'm looking at Society. We weren't too keen on.
No, I remember that. I honestly don't remember, dude. I feel like I remember that.
It wasn't The Nest.
Yeah, okay, that had to be.
You guys hated that. I didn't watch it.
Wait, remind me, what was The Nest again?
That was one with the cockroaches.
Yeah. Oh, with the big cockroach thing monster at the end. Yeah, the rest of that movie.
The one that didn't look like a monster.
Yeah, it was really fucking slow. Like they could literally just sidestep that bitch. That's right. Yep.
I'm sorry, but now all I could think of is freaking Scouts Guide. Now I want to watch that again.
Fucking A. All right. So, anyways, I think that's what you might be correct on. It might have been that one, dude.
I'm thinking because I'm looking back and everything else is pretty solid. The Body Mount we hated. That was a 2.3.
Maybe it was Body. No,
it was a very specific.
I'm thinking it has to be The Nest.
Yeah, it might be
because that's the lowest one so far this year.
That was pretty bad.
But anyway, like this was.
So you boys,
this was fun.
Yeah, this was.
So you never heard of this until I brought this to
I
your
know.
Okay.
Never.
I only heard about this through other podcasts that I listened to, and they have mentioned it before. And like I said, I found it at the fucking Dollar Tree one day, and I was like, they had a bunch of horror movies, and I was like, it's $1.
Oh, I'd totally.
You know what I mean? Like,
I would totally spend $1 on this. Absolutely.
But I spent $1 not knowing, because worst case, I'm like, I've wasted much worse than $1 on stupider things. Let me be out. You know what I mean? So
sometimes you can find some real gems at Dollar Tree. I found the second season of the British version of The Office.
Hey man, I got fucking Return of the Living Dead from the Dollar Tree.
No shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, and it was this cool one that came with like this weird fucking cover and shit on the front. So
they do that a lot when it's like I say off-brand places and they give it like a special cover.
Yeah, like because like Walmart will be like, all right, we don't want to sell this one anymore, and then somebody else will fucking buy it up for cheap. But that being said, this movie was purely entertaining, dude.
Yeah, but it definitely falls under the N More part of our title. It was gore, but it definitely was gore.
Yes, and what's okay, so you know what, we'll have that discussion first and foremost, because that is kind of what I wanted to get out of the way. So this movie is pitched as a horror comedy. I've also seen it as a horror action.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a action comedy, more with maybe some slight horror elements.
Yes.
I don't know. How do you pitch this?
I think of it more of as a thriller comedy action.
Well, so
thriller because it's got like thrill. I say thrill because it's.
See, to me, thriller is more like.
I don't think it's
the Lambs, Misery. Yeah. That's more thriller to me.
Like Kiss the Girl and all that shit. Yeah. Like.
Well, I think in terms of thriller, only because they give it a disease. Like that's the only part where I'm like, okay.
I feel like that's the only horror elements you have is the fact that you have a virus and it's totally like quarantined, but like quarantined with guns. You know what I mean? So you're
guns
like,
and beating the shit out of people.
Because like this could be a way more like, and I still haven't seen it, but I think we all get the gist of it. This could have been way more like a Belko experiment kind of thing, where it's just people killing all of them. But it's cool that this virus, it doesn't just make you kill; it just makes you fucking wild out at whatever emotion is happening at that time.
Yeah, it's like you have no inhibitions. It's almost like somebody said, like, what would happen if you like doing coke and it's like.
Yeah, what does he say about cokes? He's like, you would much rather have a coke head around or something like that, like
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which.
And then the fucker's just blasting lines of coke later.
It's like I'm busy.
Yeah, I mean that is a full jump to the end, but man, he fully pulls a Jean-Claude on him, dude. From fucking what is it? Jesus Christ. Give me the name. Come on. Where's the Jean-Claude where he gets fucking all the dust in the face?
Oh, Bloodsport, yeah.
Bloodsport. I don't know why I was brain for it. But that's as soon as I was just like, oh my god, he did it, dude. Like, I don't think it was Coke and Bloodsport. I can't remember. It's been a minute.
No, it's just dust.
Yeah. Should have been.
I think he's opium. Opium timer or something.
Yeah, right. But no, man, this movie was like, it was super fun. It was, even the way it starts out, like it knows what it is. You got Stephen Ewan giving us a narration of this virus. So we all know, we're all caught up to speed. We know what the fuck, like, hey, here's this virus. This isn't one of these ones where these people are going to get it and we're going to have to figure out what it is down the road. No. This is already there. We got it. We already are getting the court case of like how what is legalized with said virus and all this other shit. So boom, we get his life story in less than 2 minutes. It's fucking awesome, dude. You know what I mean? He started a company, fucking loved it. And like every fucking adult, 10 years in, he fucking hates his job. He hates what he's become.
Was it like a full on 10 years? I don't remember.
Probably something.
We'll say it was.
Yeah, I feel like it was something close to that. But
I just like how every time it showed him walking into the elevator, he was like his status was a little higher. He was dressing nicer.
A little bit nicer, and you just go a little bit a little higher up in the elevator each time. There was always less people in the elevator too. Like,
yeah.
No, it was fun, man. And it's a weird one because he's a dick. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like he's their main character, but he's a dick.
He was a total douche in the beginning.
So you're kind of just like, oh man, am I gonna be able to actually like kind of root for this dude? Like, how's this gonna fucking work out? You know what I mean?
But then as it keeps going,
but no, as they do it, you realize like he is indoctrinated into the system, like many of us unfortunately are, because that's what jobs fucking require. And he's doing that one thing that I feel like maybe everybody has intrusive thoughts on, but obviously he's never going to do it. And that's fucking go for the big dogs, dude, and literally just take them the fuck out because shit's run wrong and that's nothing can be done about it that's going to fix it besides just getting rid of them.
That's the sad thing, though, is like he gets screwed over by this cunt in the movie.
Yeah.
And
which they literally call her that, which is great.
Yeah, and they're all willing to throw him to the sharks. And it's like, wow, that's really how corporations are too. Like that is dead on.
And not only that, but they pinpointed him to take the fucking fall for this. We're like, this is the perfect candidate to take this fucking fall.
Well, and that's why I think this. Honestly, I'll say right now, I love this movie because you literally watch the little man be like, "Fuck this shit. I am taking you out." Yeah, it's because of the virus, but it's like, well, you know something? Couldn't have been a more perfect opportunity to do it. And it was wonderful because him and Samara are just, I love them as a duo in this movie. This whole movie, they're wonderful.
Now, when Brody's talking, when he sticks up for the girl, is that in the first meeting? Because doesn't he say he's going to call, what's her name? The chick upstairs?
Yes. Yeah.
Was it Silas? No. What the fuck was her name? I don't even know.
Irene?
Yeah, that one. But like, I don't know. I think there was a moment where you just kind of were like, oh, maybe. But then he like goes back into his lawyer shtick, which I love that she calls him a suit the whole fucking time.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's pretty good. Let's see. Samara Weaving's awesome, dude. Like, I like that she's just kind of a rando in this. Where it's like, yeah, she's stuck in a fucking situation, but like, so she literally has no empathy for any motherfucker in this building. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she didn't give a shit about it.
I don't blame her.
Fuck no. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, even, dude, like, I loved it like right down at the beginning when you and like they first find out they're all quarantined, and then that one dude that he
had the video of.
Yeah, the idea of thank you. Yeah, the video of came over and fucking slugged him in the face, and then he like took him out, and then just went and punched the other guy just for the fuck of it.
Dude,
like, woo! I was like,
It was so
I'll
beautiful.
talk about that later because that was actually my favorite part of the whole movie.
It was so
freaking hard.
stupid, dude. It's so funny. Oh shit, what's up, Mel? Oh.
Howdy, Mel.
Yeah, that was exactly, Brody. That was that fucking dickhead, dude. Oh man. No, this movie was a fucking trip though. Like I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect at all.
I'm not surprised that the Reaper was a douche because the guy that played him, I've seen him on like Law and Order and Criminal Minds, and he plays a complete cunt in those roles. Like a really
That's where I've seen him from.
I'm like, I know him from somewhere.
Lester or something in it.
I think that's where I have seen him from because he looked really familiar. But yeah, dude,
I recognize those.
he just looked like he had that. He was typecast as douche. Like it was perfect.
Yes.
It was like that dude walked in and they were just like, yes, him. He didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, it's like he's walked in. He's like,
yeah.
Although he just walks into the room. You're hired.
I also have my other favorite aspect of this whole movie. Also, is their main weapon is a nail gun.
Oh, that pisses me off so much because nail guns are not like that.
No, they're not. But it's just so funny.
I hate that trope in movies, though.
Yeah,
so
I do too because I use a nail gun every day at work to batten down loads when we fucking send them out, man. And no, you have to set it against it to press it to engage it. Like either way, it won't. There might be ways to like do that, but they didn't fuck with the gun. You know what I mean? They were just like, oh, here it is. But I did like that he Mario'd up, man. Like straight up went old school Mario level. Went with like tool belt.
It's great.
I was like, oh fuck yeah, dude. Like I don't know about you guys, man, but I know I would not want to be hit with a fucking crescent wrench. I don't think that would feel that well.
No.
But man, this movie is like. I mean, I loved it, dude. I loved when they first meet up in the basement again, in the locker room. So they have their little like fucking fight out again, and then realize like, oh, all right, we can work together. Then we got a sweet little lock and load scene, which I've always appreciated.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love how he just basically rigged a phone up from broken phones. Rigged that up and phoned the other company to throw the whole board of directors under the bus.
That scene was fantastic, dude.
Oh.
I fucking loved it. I'm so glad you brought that up.
His calmness, but also how he had that little gleam in his eye, like, I got you. No, I did not approve this, sir. And you just see everybody else seething. It's so great.
Yeah, because you just know, oh my God, Mike LaRusso, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, he's
Good
down
evening.
in Magic Kingdom. That's my homie, dude, that I worked the con with last weekend. And then literally, like, con got done on Sunday. His family went home, and then Monday they were off to Disney. And I was like, you would be so exhausted, bro. Fuck yeah, Mike. I hope you are enjoying yourself, sir.
Yes, enjoy.
Oh, man. It's funny. I was giving him the least the ins and outs of when I just went. And I gave him that. I think I told you guys about that Bugs Life ride or whatever. Maybe I didn't. But anyways,
I was being jealous over all the Star Wars shit, you fucker.
fair. But no, in Animal Kingdom, there's a Bugs Life ride, but it's like it's a 3D movie kind of thing. But the seats and shit are interactive, and there's stuff that drops down, right? So there's one part too where not only just my kid, but literally like a wave of children. It's a spider. It's the part where this big spider comes out, and he starts getting like all like freaky, and he like starts like spitting, and as he does that, all these other spiders drop down from the ceiling, but then there's like all these vibrators in your seats. So it feels like spiders like crawling on your back and shit. So you just hear a wave of screaming children, dude, for like 5 minutes. My child included was full out, like they were full out crying, bro. See, Mike knows. He said it got his whole family, dude.
They should call it arachnophobia, the ride, because you don't go in with arachnophobia, but you leave with it.
Bro, Julie had 3D phobia. She's like, I don't want to do any more 3D stuff. And after I was like, damn it, dude. But fucking yes, it was the spray can. There you go. All right. So, anyways, going back to this. So yeah, we got our lock and load scene. Great, nice little queued up lock and load scene. And then this is where we get our going into like our level transitions.
Yeah. So that whole description of saying when he's plotting it out and he's like, well, we have to go to, the Reaper to get his key card. I don't want to take us up so far, and then we have to get to the Siren and get her key card. Now he's going through all that. I'm like, dude, those are fucking boss fights. This is just like a video game.
This is I'm like, bro, this is like some Doom level shit. He's like, we got to get the fucking key cards to go through the levels. And I'm like, yes, dude. I'm like, if one is blue and then the next one is yellow and the top one's red, I'm going to fucking scream. Like, but
the second one was black because she fucking torched it in the microwave.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, Meg.
The way Meg answered her, I was like, yeah.
I was kind of waiting for that interaction because you knew it was coming. Yeah. Just because how she was talking down on Meg the whole time. So you're like, yo, dude, this secretary is going to come back with some fucking fierceness at some point.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. The fact that, this virus, it's supposed to, make you all, no inhibitions and everything, act out all crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't really see so much of that. I mean, it was more like people just hurting each other. I was really, and this may sound kind of gross, but I was really hoping to see like more fucking going on or more people just like ferociously masturbating, something like that. Because,
I was kind of expecting a little bit more sex. I'm not going to lie. Because people that, this is going to sound terrible. Obviously, people that you've worked with for a long time, most time, it's probably going to be a lot of frustration that's built up more than sexual tension. Let's be honest. Granted. But obviously, there's still...
But in like a normal work, there's an office environment.
Right. There's still inter-office minglings, which is going to be... Which happen. But obviously, in this situation, you feel like is going to happen way more. I feel like we only saw, like, in the beginning, you see people fucking... And then when Steven Yeun's going around and he's, like, doing his little thing, like, there's some more people in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
is there any more?
I was expecting that, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So...
I was expecting that too, but then I kind of went with I'm like, well, I think this is just that office where you could tell a lot more people are a lot more pissed off just because they probably hated a lot of these people.
Well, and I try to remind myself too, and I'm like, okay, this isn't the crazies where they've just full on snapped. They're just like really tired 3-year-olds that won't fucking listen. You know what I mean?
This isn't sweeping the field crazy.
Right. They're just like, did you see like that one lady just had a trash can and she's like, la, 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 la.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your fucking 3-year-old. You're like, what are you doing? Stop throwing the trash everywhere. Why do I need to tell you that?
That and the other favorite part of people being crazy was the lady screaming to her mom, God, screaming this way, I'm going to get to your house and I'm going to fucking kill you. Bye, Mom.
All right, that shit was pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like, all those little interactions that you just have with these, I don't know, office people that you want to say. It's
I can never.
It's a fun movie, man.
It's like that.
No, fuck no, bro. Oh my god, that'd be mind numbing. Because you're just thinking like, okay, you're like, this is a law firm, but you're just looking at all these cubicles and you're like, what do these people actually do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, there's only a few like real head lawyers in there, but what are the rest of them motherfuckers doing? Like, there's payroll obviously and shit.
Payroll, paralegals. I don't know what the fuck else. That's an awful big.
And then you got
a law firm.
They said 240 people in that building.
Yeah.
So for that law firm, they're rocking 240 people. Now, granted, this is industry level law firm stuff here. So I get that, you would need multiple levels of people handling shit, but still, I don't know. Office work would suck. So let's see. So we got our fight with the Reaper. Thought that was pretty. I thought that was a pretty like solid way that like kind of turned out.
Yeah, I think so.
Him getting stabbed. Like I liked all them coming in and starting betting money. You know what I mean? Like there was just
that was I love that part.
That was great too. Thank you about that.
But that's where it's like, okay, these people aren't crazy. It's just whatever itch hits them in the moment, they're gonna do that. Like that.
That would fit for that moment.
Exactly. We're like, oh, yo, I'm gonna bet on this shit, and then like fucking do it, dude. All right. Instead, where most dudes would be like, we should bet on this. Be like, yeah, and then they just hypothetically bet on it.
That kind of reminds me of that. I don't know why, but it reminds me of that scene in Caddyshack where they're all hiding behind the bushes, and then he all looks at him and says, "Hey, $50 he eats his booger, guys."
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that scene. Double farts. Okay, so you know what? We haven't really talked about the main bad guy, dude, which is the big head boss, which I love that he's like an 80s coke head boss, dude.
Oh, dude, he is so coked out of his mind. I love it.
It's the amount of coke that dude does in this movie is ridiculous, dude. He's going fucking Scarface level and just like fucking throwing piles, man.
And he takes douchebaggery to a new level when he gets his fucking Derek's friend's corpse there and stands, he just pisses on it.
Straight pisses on his body, dude. Like,
well, what also makes it even worse is he has two guys and he just tells them, go beat the living shit out of them. And he's just like, what do you guys actually do?
I'm not gonna lie though, man. Like in the scene where Steven like called in the other company, whatever, and they had that meeting. I mean,
yeah.
Even if that dude wasn't on virus mode at this point, I'm pretty sure he would be like, give me that motherfucker's head right now. You know what I mean? Dude, like, regardless of situation.
Well, I was a little surprised at that scene that I'm like, why didn't those guys just come back in? Where did they go?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So we got past the Reaper, so now we're on Siren's level.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate that woman.
I don't know, like, oh yeah, dude, she was definitely a fucking cunt for sure.
She was cunty even before.
100%.
I loved when he just straight up called her. He's like, you gave her a blowjob. She's like I would have to stoop to that level. It's like,
in other words, you did.
Yeah, but she's just saying she did because she wanted to, not because she had to.
She did to him what Rami did to Dave Grohl. Because we know it happened.
Yeah, he did. That's why Dave was in a better mood. Jesus Christ. So let's see. That level we got our weird. What do we want to call him? Accounting gang. I don't know what you would want to call this shit, dude. Like they all show up in their fucking little bandanas and
the lady with like the freaking black over her eyes, like it's fucking Road Warrior shit.
Like that scene was cool, but it also kind of was like it sucked that everything was a little takeaway on the kills and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the hammer smashing, everything was just.
That's why it's hard to get an accurate kill count.
Yeah, like you see blood splattering up on the walls and stuff, but you don't see the impact, so you don't really know if that person's dead. They could just be fucking.
Yeah, could be a fucking nose or something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sure
dead.
there's a couple people that are definitely dead because they were definitely like flapping them hard, but I don't know. I wish we saw more of the kills, but I don't think that's specifically what this movie was going for.
No.
Yeah.
I think it was going for more of the overall vibe of it, of inner office bullshit. All right, so we do that, then we get let's see. So we get our new key card, which how do you guys feel about that area? Like I thought that was kind of cool.
Absolutely.
You know, Meg turning on the bitch, you know, we kind of saw that coming.
Oh, that for sure.
I didn't expect her to kill her. I thought she would just, you know, walk off and then they would kill her.
That was just such another satisfying moment. Because you know there's someone like that you definitely know, and they got to take all that shit from their balls.
Once she grabbed the scissors and they started arguing in their face, you're like, oh no, this is not gonna be good. And we had a lot of scissor stabbing in this movie.
There's a lot of scissors in the office, so
I know, but we had it like in the foot, in the hand, in
scissor me timbers.
Fucking A, bro. So. All right, we get the passcode. We get upstairs. We fought off the henchman, right? At this point, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so the end battle. You guys happy with it? I feel like
you completely glossed over the whole. You've completely glossed over the whole. You know, they have to go back downstairs to IT.
Oh my god! The IT guy.
Yes.
That guy was awesome.
Okay, so the IT guy is a
wonderful.
fantastic addition into this movie of just like that was a solid 15 minutes. That dude was hilarious.
He was. The whole phone conversation between him and Irene.
Right, because that's all the virus is doing. The virus is allowing the IT guy to speak on the phone how he actually wants to speak on the fucking phone. That's the funniest fucking shit in the world. He's not killing anybody. He's not doing crazy shit. He's just speaking how he fucking wants to speak on the phone. That's fucking hilarious to me, dude.
What was it he called his program? The malware? Oh, God.
You erased everything. And he's like, well.
Didn't he call it like something like the rapist or something? Like
yeah.
It was something, and then it finished with the hard drive rapist.
Yeah, because he's like, I could name it whatever. She would still fucking click it. No, that dude was fantastic. He was such a random little just like side character. He might actually take best character, dude. I don't know.
That's the hero of the movie right there.
Oh, the IT guy's the director. No shit.
I thought that's who it was.
Oh, I had no idea.
Because I was looking through and looking at pictures of the director, doing interviews. I'm like, I thought that was the IT guy.
That's dope. That's funny. Yeah. So we get the IT guy. Now where we're at.
So the IT guy gives them the blackmail because he erased Irene's hard drive, and he had a backup, so they were going to trade backup.
That's where they do Yep, and then they put the gun down there, but obviously he was already ahead of that. Took the gun, but then this is where he kind of fucks over Samara.
Yeah,
the fake out.
Yeah, which I saw that.
Yeah. You knew that was I mean, there's no way at this point. Like, this dude's flipped such a hat. You're like, no, man, he's not gonna like. He's so aiming to just fuck this other dude over, like. But I did like how they kind of played back to it and they explained, like they showed him doing what he did to get her out. So that was kind of nice. So yeah, then we head upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we head upstairs and we get our kind of climactic
boss
cocaine fueled battle.
Figuratively and literally.
Yes, literally. And I like the way, you know what? Even though it's just like him throwing him off the edge, I like the way it was kind of like elongated out where he got the vote from the board and they're all just
that was really awesome.
Get rid of him. And just what he was saying, he's like, you know what? He's like, it's not even like if I'm going to throw you over the edge or anything. They're just wondering how big their cut's going to be now with you gone. And the fucked up part is that's exactly how that shit would be. Oh, they're like, well, this asshole out of the picture, we can just get 20% fucking more.
Hell yeah.
Fucking A, bro. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to say we all enjoyed it.
Very awesome.
God, yeah.
I feel like this is the first time we've actually kind of gone like pace by pace a little bit, but I don't know. It was something I wanted to try to do this one. And, well, we don't have Scoobs, obviously. We do have a score from Scoobs, but we'll bring that in later. But we do have a video from our beloved Doppelganger Kangabanga. So let's bring him in.
Well, howdy fucking doody there, folks. It's your DKB here back for another episode of Gore N More. This week, I'm here to talk to you about a movie that stars my future wife, Miss Weaving. That's right, you heard correctly. Mayhem. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Johnny D, for choosing this film. It's definitely one that's been on my list for so fucking long, and I finally get to watch it and suss it out. And I'll tell you what, I fucking enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a breath of fresh air. It's funny as fuck. It's got that dark humor that I love so much. The violence, everything. I'll dive into it fucking right a bit now. So the one thing I really appreciate about this film, probably the most actually, and that is the comedic element of that dark humor that resonates with me personally. I found myself fucking laughing at this film multiple times. Just here and there's a couple of things, like I'll just quickly mention, there's a person in the background saying, fuck you, I like you, and fuck you. Just leaving that to the viewer's imagination because we obviously don't see it. But it was just the way it was delivered throughout the dialogue. I found
it was half-baked, baby.
Really fucking funny. There's someone walking around naked and there's people in the background just, shagging on a desk. So random but perfectly fitting for the premise of this film, which I thought Joe was able to really capture throughout the cinematography and blocking of the script. And to have these actors bring that to life just made it even 10 times funnier. So well done, Joe. You accomplished this film with your comedic elements and it was fucking hilarious. Right, can we all agree how much of the sire and the Black Sheila was a smug cunt in this film? I mean,
yeah, she
the
was.
actress
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park. She was fucking fantastic. And you want to know why I say she's fucking fantastic? Because she made me hate this fucking character. So she did her job. She was fantastic at making her character a smug
Worse
cunt.
than the main villain.
I just wanted fucking Weaving to like ground and pound her fucking face in so much. I mean, I haven't hated a character in a film in yonks, and this bitch made me fucking hate her with a passion. Other little thing is that I didn't really like the nail gun bullshit. Like, I mean, I like the nail gun, but we all know that nail guns don't shoot like that. Otherwise, I would have a field day down here. It'd be the motherfucking purge down under. I'd be shooting cunts left, right, motherfucking centre. Be like, pew, 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 pew. Just a little whinge. Not a big deal, but it just sort of threw me off guard. So essentially, I really enjoyed the premise of this film, but it felt like a mix of two. I just couldn't get it out of my head. It felt like a mix of two things. There's a comic book called Crossed. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'll explain it. Essentially, a virus outbreak happens, and when you contract this virus, it brings out your deep and darkest fears. So, yeah, I do apologise. I fucked up the plot. So essentially, if you get contracted with the virus, it turns that person into the worst version of themselves.
Oh.
A bloke jacks off on a bullet and then shoots that bullet into someone, and then they get contracted with the virus. That's a part of the comic book series. The end. I'll leave it up to your fucking imagination. It's definitely
Jesus Christ.
This film times 50 with some of the shit that happens in that comic book. It's so fucking disturbing. I'll leave it up to you. And also, I felt like the film, a little bit of the Balco experiment, probably more so the aesthetic of the location, the setting,
Yes.
where we are, what happens here. I mean, the Balco experiment's a completely different premise, whatever it is. I think it's just the location thing, but there's a lot of blood and violence, guts in that fucking film too, inside this building like this film. So you mix them two together and you kind of get this film, but I still appreciate what Joe was able to bring to the table, something a little bit new and fresh. He was able to, conjure up a little bit of a sci-fi element to it, but while making it an action and somewhat of a horror film at the same time.
And comedy.
Fuck, what else I was going to say? I just lost it. Fuck. I better move on. Yeah, so at the end of the day, I don't really see too many fucking flaws in this film other than the nail gun bullshit, but that's just petty shit. The acting was actually really good. I thought the chemistry between the two leads was done extremely well. Like I said, my future wife knows how to act. I mean, what more can I say? Otherwise, if I badmouth her, I'll fucking get this, and then I'll get that. So, anywho, DKB signing out. Before I sign out, Gore N More score, 4.4.
Oh, wow.
I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about the film.
Wow.
I'll catch y'all next week.
Damn.
Cheers.
All right.
All right.
I was not expecting that high. I'm very...
No, I wasn't either.
All right. And Scoobs gave it a what? 3.8?
3. Yep.
Yeah.
3.8. All right. So 4.4 and a 3.8. Wow. Brody's setting that bar. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, DKB.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Let me pop that out of me.
And that sounds like a really fucking comic book he was talking about.
The minute it comes,
Yeah, I know. Check that out. Okay, so I feel like Brody pretty much. I mean, I agree with you, homies, on the nail gun thing, dude. Like, it's something where it's like we've seen it a bunch of times in movies. We can kind of accept it, but at the same time, it's still like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
So, all right, Chad Daddy, what do you got for behind the scenes, buddy?
I got a little bit, but not a lot. You know, it's a fairly recent movie. There's not much behind the scenes, but around the 1 hour mark, when Samara Weaving takes off her top, she reveals a metal shirt. Excuse me, I'll look up. By the death metal band The Black Dahlia Murder. With the cover art from the Nocturnal album. Director Joe Lynch is a fan of heavy metal, which is audible and visible in most of his movies.
Good taste.
He's a metal fan.
All right.
You could call back to Anthrax and everything on this.
Yeah, I did like that. She's like, and a touch of early Anthrax. I'm like, oh, I'm going deep.
What the hell was he? What was he pitching to her when she was like, "Oh, you probably listen to
Dave Matthews Band"?
Dave Matthews Band. Fucking A, dude.
I fucking hate the Dave Matthews Band. Oh my god! So when I used to work at Cresco, and sometimes like my old boss, like she'd get control of the music. She had a Dave Matthews playlist that she'd play. It was on Prime. And oh my God, that was just fucking agonizing. Like, I hate the Dave Matthews Band, and that made it so much worse.
I remember this girl, she was super into him, and she had a bumper sticker. And her friend was like, John, what does your bumper sticker say? And it was one of those ones where it's like 3 letters, you know what I mean? So I didn't know. It was DMB. And they're like, John, what do you think that says? I'm like, I don't know, dumb. And they're like, why do you think it says dumb? I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck is DMB? Like, it's Dave Matthews Bands. I'm like, all right, so it's dumb.
So you're right.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I never got them either.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Okay, at one point there's a close-up on Derek. The blood on his forehead spells ID, clearly a reference to the fact that the ID7 virus causes you to be driven by pure id.
I didn't notice that, but that's cool.
Neither did I.
Interesting.
And speaking of, the conversation between Derek and Melanie, that's Samar Weaving, about the Dave Matthews Band wasn't in the original script.
Huh? That's awesome.
So I wonder if that was like ad-libbed.
I hope so. Sometimes some of the best shit is.
Bobby just stroked out.
Oh. Nope, you are. Reset, Bob.
Reset, refresh.
The whole Dave Matthews Band combo is fucking hilarious. And when she says, I bet you wear fucking Birkenstocks.
No, it was the fact that she said, I bet you wear socks with
Birkenstocks. Yes.
Made it great.
Fucking A, dude.
All right, I'm back.
There you go.
There we go. Anyways, what were you trying to say, Bob?
I don't remember now.
That's all right. That's all right.
He's like the dude that got fucking the nail in the back of the head. He's like, I smell toast.
Oh, sad, man. I like that guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like that he had that moment where he's like, you think I do this shit? He's like, it means nothing.
Yeah, I
He's
was
like,
just
I am fucking empty inside. I was like, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
It's like he was every one of us.
Mm-hmm. He's just faking it.
Stephen Ewan was the first person cast in this film.
No shit. Awesome.
Gee, I bet it had nothing to do with the fact of the show that he just left right before that.
Probably.
Who knew?
I don't know, man. I thought he was a good main character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I 100% think so too.
I'm surprised we haven't seen him in more stuff lately.
I know. He seems like a very good actor and everything, so I don't know.
Unless he's like difficult to work with or something.
I doubt that.
I can't.
I
would be
I
surprised.
can't either, but I don't know.
Like, the only reason they killed him off in The Walking Dead is because they had to follow it, because that's what happened in the comics.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And you were like, what? That was like season 6? 7?
I couldn't tell you how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Probably right before they made this.
Episode 1, season 1, so.
Yeah. All right. What else you got, Chad Daddy?
There's an audible reference to the scene where Scarface quits from Half Baked at 45 minutes in. We just talked about that. Brody brought that up. Thank you, Brody.
Yes, he did.
Fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
I was waiting for a burger to fly across and hit somebody in the face, dude. Like, that was the last little coup de grace you needed.
Okay, so I'm guessing you've seen that movie numerous times.
Oh, of course, dude.
Have you ever watched that scene in slow-mo? Because it looks like the guy that gets slapped in the face with the burger wasn't expecting it. Because he does not look at it up the
No, because he's just like, ugh.
Me and my friend Sean, the first time he watched that scene over and over again in slow-mo, and just, like, this dude did not see it coming.
And the random old person in that scene that's just like the you're cool. It's just I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but I don't care. It's just like an old person, dude.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that didn't notice.
No, I'm like, I think that's an old man, but maybe it's an old lady. I don't fucking know.
Bushy hair, like a fucking
Barbara
Bush or something. I don't know.
Oh,
now I want to watch Half Baked. Why don't we need to review that?
That's not even Gore or More. When his dead mate gets by his piss and he says he has 3 kids. Oh, Jesus, yeah. That was that line could have definitely been played way differently with the tone, for sure. What else you got, Chad Daddy?
The office building this film was shot inside of actually only had 3 floors.
Really? That's
they really did that.
awesome, then.
I was say that's pretty good.
Would you consider this a one location movie? Because it is technically one location, but each floor.
It's all in one office building. They can't leave the office building. Granted, there's different levels, and each level is, like we said, it's like a game. You know what I mean? So like every level is kind of different. You're going to deal with different people, different fights, bosses.
Boss fights, literally.
It is, dude. And the fact that they had fucking like aliases. You know what I mean?
That was the
boss. Yeah. The boss was just the boss, right? Like that's just okay. That's all you need, Granddaddy.
And the cunt was the Siren, and then the Reaper, the Bull.
Was the Bull the henchman?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I missed that one, but still awesome. I liked when he fucking just took the guns and just shot at everybody. He's like, bullets are for pussies. And fucking just, I was like, yeah.
And he shot up. It was like a freaking little daycare too. Like he shot up the stuffed animals and stuff. It was weird.
It was. What else you got, Chad Daddy?
Prep time for this movie was 5 weeks.
Damn, that's fast.
An early scene with Derek Cho in the elevator showing how corporate culture has taken a toll on him was filmed in about an hour.
I can see that.
That makes sense. Okay.
I mean, you're standing still in an elevator. You're not really focusing on anybody else around him. You're just trying to focus on him. And he's got to just do 5 wardrobe changes at best to different suits.
That's pretty good for getting that all done in an hour.
Yeah.
Anyone else would take days.
Oh, yeah. And his posture has to change. And he just gets more and more miserable.
Yeah, but if you think about having to do consecutive costume changes and try to fit it into an hour, it would be probably. You're like, I'm fucking.
He was physically exhausted too.
Right. So then by the end, it's just like, man, you look tired. You're like, I am tired, fucker.
I am fucking going home.
This isn't acting anymore.
Dallas Roberts and Stephen Ewan both starred in The Walking Dead as Milton Mamet and Gwen Rhee. I do not remember the Reaper dude being in Walking Dead.
I haven't watched enough to where I would even know. So,
did our lead put his broken coffee cup? Yes, he did.
He did.
Use those
for the boss fight. The boss fight.
Beautiful.
Gene coming in with a high score too, 4.5. All right. Maybe I'm lowballing into my head already. Maybe I'll have to think about it a little bit harder.
I'm starting to reconsider my score because I originally thought of 3.8 like Scoobs.
Yeah, that's where I was kind of saying with Scoobs a little bit too. And I was like, huh.
I don't know. I might be reconsidering it because we're having a lot of fun discussing it.
I will wait until we get there. I had mine straight from the end.
Dude, how funny is how often we do that too? Like we come in with a certain score in mind and we end up changing it by the end of the episode.
That actually happens a lot.
Honestly, it happens probably more of the times than I actually come in and I stick to where I'm like, nope, this is where I'm at. Usually that's when I'm on a negative, dude. Where I'm
if I really hate a movie,
fuck this movie. I'm already on this, and I don't give you I can accept if you guys have a different take and shit like that. But no,
I will make one exception to that. You guys' opinion of Bloodhook did kick it up a little bit there for me.
That's fair.
Oh well, that's fair. Yeah, that movie was just.
And,
that was just
Bev D.
fun, yeah.
Bev D is the love of my life.
It is a cranberry sauce already.
Okay, hey, dude.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that movie. Oh, it's getting close to time to watch that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we got a new Thanksgiving movie coming out, but we'll talk about that later.
I know. Can't wait for that shit, dude.
By the way, Bobby, you're confusing Blood Rage with Bloodhook.
Still okay.
Bloodhook was Bev D.
Yeah, Bloodhook was the trauma film. That's our only trauma film we've done.
Don't mind me. It's been
Killer Fisherman with the Lure of Death.
Oh, okay.
Remember it was like a fucking foot long goddamn lure. Dude?
Yeah,
I still want to see the cut down version of that just to see how much is left out because I guarantee it makes no sense.
Oh,
because the original VHS is only 90 minutes, and the DVD, the Blu-ray, the one that we watched, is 2 hours. It completely cuts out the reasoning of why he's killing.
Oh,
it doesn't make any sense.
That's weird. Brody says the director's new film is an H.P. Lovecraft film. It looks super gory. Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm always down for some sweet Lovecraft shit.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, back on track. The idea to shoot the opening sequence in black and white came about at the last minute.
That was actually, I like that very much.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was a nice little change of pace. It wasn't really necessary, but it was nice to see something.
But it wasn't full. Wasn't the blood still red?
It was still red, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I remember, I was like, I'm pretty sure when that one dude was killing his office guy, we were
So it's
getting
like
that rundown.
It's kind of like Sin City then.
A little bit. That's what
That's what I was just about to say. Like, that's like Sin City.
It is something about those like weird intros to like this movie. Like I always kind of dig them. I don't know why. It's just because, like, you know, some movies are good when they make you want to think and try to figure it out and everything. But then other movies are like, nope, we're going to set all this shit here. Just watch it unfold now. Like, all right, cool. Here we go. It's like, I don't have to think about anything. It just, here it is. Anything else, sir?
Oh, excuse me.
No, you're right. Deep yawns.
Tired.
Deep yawns.
John Towers' office was the last set built for this film. I believe that's the bad guy. The name.
Oh, yeah.
Bear McCreary was originally going to compose the score for this movie.
I apologize, but that name does not ring a bell to me.
He did like The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Ooh.
I think he did Guardians of the Galaxy.
All of them?
I think.
All right.
Yes, he's done a lot more than you realize.
No, I'm sure he has. I'm terrible with names though when it comes to that shit, dude.
Yeah, like I said, I'm the score guy. I know musical scores. They literally just stick in my head.
No, that's good, man.
I say I know some, but not all. That's Chad.
Yeah, I've always got like music going through my head. And finally, Stephen Brand was the last person cast for this film.
Who is Stephen Brand again? Sorry.
Now you got me looking.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. Like Stephen Ewan was the first.
Now we got another Stephen.
Oh, the fucking boss.
Oh, okay. He's Towers. Yeah, the boss.
The boss man.
The boss.
He did play a perfect fucking just 80s Coke boss, dude.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Like he had the build, the look, just the attitude, the golf club set. Not the 9-iron, the 5-iron.
Well, yeah, because the 5-iron's it's a thicker wedge.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I don't need to upship him, dude. I need to fucking desk him forward. Oh,
If you really want to fuck him up, use a pitching wedge.
yeah. You know what? I would just go funny for the putter, dude. I don't know. That's where you just like a finger in the butt with the putter, like.
No, I would like to use it just to be like a little whipping stick. Whoosh.
Like a riding crop.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not going to hurt him. It's just going to add insult to injury.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Okay, so that's all I got.
All righty. Well, thank you very much, Chad. Daddy.
My pleasure.
You know what's one of those good whipping sticks? Those is like that. Is like those big ass long 3-foot pixie sticks, man.
Oh my God.
Them bitches, dude. You whip your buddy's leg across that shit, he's gonna feel it. Like,
Bro,
I can hear the slap coming from that.
fucking right, bro. That shit's hurt.
No. You hear the slap and then you open it up and you have yourself a snack.
And you always had that one asshole friend when you're farting around at Walmart at 12 in the morning and you just sneak up and fucking smack you on the fucking back. And you're like, fuck, dude. Good old thumb in my Bill Paxton. You know it, Joe.
Oh, God. I was waiting for a Bill Paxton. Oh, you do not disappoint ever.
See, we haven't had one in a minute.
We haven't.
No, it's been yeah.
Alrighty, so that is our behind the scenes. Let's get to our les questions or el questions. What format did we watch this on, boys?
Tubi, baby.
Plexi.
Right.
Plex,
I actually,
whatever.
even though I have it on DVD, I watched it on Tubi. So
Yeah, the quality was really good.
it was. And commercials breaks weren't bad. I think I only actually, for some reason, only had like 3 of them, which was weird.
Yeah,
Usually get like
Or
5.
something like that, yeah.
But okay, douche of the film.
Siren.
See,
Ooh,
I'm going with Reaper.
I'm going
Siren. With Reaper. I hated the way he looked. I wanted to punch him in the face. Siren.
You know, you have a lot of
Reaper,
you have a lot of douchebags to choose from in this
Like I
film.
said, that guy, he plays such a good douchebag in so many other things, too. Like, he just has that look. He just looks gross, greasy, filthy.
He would be that one person I go up to and like, you're a great actor, but I would want to punch you in the face every time.
And that's how you know he's a great actor.
Exactly.
Same with the
So,
Siren.
he did his job.
You're right, though. I feel like those two almost kind of obnoxiously piss you off more so than the boss.
Yeah.
Like the boss, you're just like, all right, this dude's a dick. but I feel like most of us understand that dudes that
Like I said,
get to the top of the corporate ladder are going to be like that.
She's
If you
freaking
don't-
Dolores Umbridge. She's worse than the main villain.
Yeah. If you don't pick that cunt, you've made my shit.
No.
Well, I guess I'm on
Oh.
it then, Brody.
That's, you know what? When you say it like that, Chad, you're not wrong, dude. Because that is like, for worst woman in cinema, dude. Like, she might take the cake because she is just awful.
She
You know,
is.
what I've always wondered, and it's been a long time since I've
Not
read
the siren, by the way, if anybody missed it.
Harry Potter sidebar.
Yeah.
So, like, was Umbridge, like, was she a Death Eater before that, or did she become a Death Eater because she was such a bitch?
I always assumed she was before that, but she hid that shit.
maybe
But I could be wrong.
I don't remember the book.
I'm not that big of a Harry Potter nerd where I would know that shit, but I definitely have some friends who are.
Yeah, me too. I'd have to ask my cousin. Either of them. My cousins love it.
If I fucking called my friend Chelsea right now, she'd fucking tell me in a heartbeat.
Yeah, my cousins, Emily or Jess, I could message either of them and they'd have an answer like right away.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with the siren, dude, because she definitely is just like, you wanted Stephen Ewan to fucking bash her in the face, dude. Not that you ever want to see women beating or anything, but that was kind of the moment.
Yeah, because she had it planned out to throw his ass under the bus even before that virus hit the boat.
Oh yeah, dude.
Don't
The
make me
virus
change my
wasn't even like,
mind.
but like this, like she's in the category of like the chick. What was it from the Reef? Was it the Reef? What was the other undersea movie with RoboCop?
Oh, Leviathan.
Leviathan. Yeah, he came up and duffed that bitch in the face.
Fucking Meg Foster.
Like she was a corporate hag
Ugh.
too. You know what I mean? Like, but even the other chick's kind of a bitch. Maybe like, but she's, I don't know. She just seems still kind of like higher deck bitch, where it's not like backstabbing like Siren to get
Yeah.
up to that point. You know what I mean?
Ah, fuck it. I'm switching to Siren. Yeah, okay. She is just a cunt.
You're not, listen, homie. I wouldn't say you're wrong with the Reaper either, because he is.
No, but like, I mean, I wanted to deck him in the face,
you know,
but at the same
he's
time,
not.
like
He's
her,
just
she's-
doing his job, and it's like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
and she's not doing her job. She is. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Favorite kill. We get a couple of them, not overly gruesome or anything, though.
Okay. No. This one I will say Reaper, because I love the fact that they were all betting.
And how did she? She didn't kill him with the nail gun, though, right?
Oh,
She-
Saw. The Saw.
Yeah,
the
she-
chef.
she
oh
saw
yeah,
him.
she saw.
Remember Extreme Measures?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
I kind of almost want to go with the buddy and the nail in the head, because that was just kind of like a oh fuck moment.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
But I don't know if it's still a
Wait, no. I'm changing my answer. Best death was the one of the two girls that was gonna suck his dick. And
oh,
the other-
the fucking
yeah.
neck impalement.
Oh
Bro,
yeah.
that was like
Yeah.
super sudden, man. I did not see that coming.
yeah, that's what I'm going with.
You know, he was thinking about it for a brief second. He was like, get that dick suck first,
What?
then say I'm out.
And
Brody wants to know why the biggest bitch of the film has an off-screen death. Biggest cock tease ever. Not wrong. I'm trying to think. What are the other deaths? We have nailed the head. How do you kill the bull?
Didn't you just stab him with scissors?
I think it was. Yeah.
Was it another scissors death?
Screwdriver. It was like a screwdriver to his head.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's
right, because they were having. Oh, that was pretty dope, because he stabbed him with the screwdriver, and then he did that little like hand swap where he like was able to pull it out and then stab him in the fucking head instantaneously.
Mhm.
That was pretty fucking dope. I'm going with that one. That was pretty cool. That was
I'm
kind of
still
ninja.
stick with mine though.
That's fair.
Right.
No. I just forgot how ninja that one was. So that was dope. All right. And where were you going, Bob?
I said Reaper.
Okay, Reaper. All right. Where's Sasaka? Okay, so best scene.
Well, I already said my best scene was right at the beginning when he beats the crap out of that dude. Then he just turns around, and just sucker punches
Just
somebody
Pinch
standing
him
there.
and
Just-
then does
it was just hilarious to
just
me.
fucking Ric Flair's it. Woo!
That, but the runner up is the whole phone conversation with the IT guy,
I'm going that.
because that was just
That was just like, that was such like, That was a moment that every person alive wishes that they could do to like people over them that are just fucking them up. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, look what Brody
What?
is.
I didn't mean it like that, you asshole. Jesus Christ. I meant like it was fucking sweet moves, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus goddamn Christ. Gonna get us fucking flagged now. I'm gonna get us flagged, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with the bunch of broken phones making a working phone.
Oh, God.
For sure.
Mine is when he's ready to fight Siren. Megan comes over, turns the phone on. We're here to help you. And he just goes off on what he wants to do. I was clapping for him like, yo, bro, I want to see all of this. That was my favorite scene. He just goes off, and next thing you know, hell ensues.
All right.
So going back to the whole thing with people with no inhibitions, there had to have been at least one person that walked into their supervisor's office.
Somebody's shitting on a desk, dude.
Yep, you knew where I was going.
Somebody's shitting on a desk. 100. Somebody's shitting in desk drawers.
Yes.
You knew exactly where I was going with that.
Yep. 100%, bro. I thought the same thing, dude. Because I'm like, I thought you would have saw that. I thought you would at least saw one dude just squatting over. Like, you wouldn't have seen poop, but you would have seen him like shaking with his ass hanging out or something. You know what I mean? You would have known. Like,
he was pulling a Cartman. What's that? What's that?
Somebody's desk got shit on, guaranteed. We didn't see it, but we know it happened.
I feel like we would have seen a little bit more fighting, though, maybe, too. You know what I mean? Like, because there's definitely some there would have been some, like, people hunting down other motherfuckers on different floors. They were like, oh, this motherfucker. Like, that one person that pisses them off all fucking day. You know what I mean? They're going to treat this like a purge situation, dude. Like, well, pretty much like our lead character did, obviously. He's going down to get fucking Steve in accounting because Steve in accounting never does his fucking job. You know what I mean? Fuck you, asshole.
It could be some guy you never met, but you know it exists.
Well, no, because you get shitty emails from him that are late all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That guy. You're going to fucking suss him out and find his ass. What are you talking about, Joe? I don't know what you're talking about here. Fucking A, bro. All right. Worst moment or scene?
I mean, there wasn't really any bad moments or anything, but like I said, just the whole thing with the nail gun just pisses me off seeing that so often.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of worst. I can't really think of one. I don't think anything was necessarily bad in this. I think everything was, it wasn't that long of a film. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, it didn't feel like it was slow in any spots.
No.
Everything was solid. Yeah, I can't think of a moment.
You know what? We didn't get, maybe we just didn't have enough titties. I don't know.
Yeah, we can go along with that.
We can't say there is one, but that would be the worst. That's the only thing that's worse about it is because there's not enough.
Or like I just said, the fact that we know somebody's desk got shit on and we never saw it.
Yeah.
That would be best. That's the only reason why it's worst. Otherwise, it would be best. Fair enough. All right, opening scene, hook you in, boys.
Oh, hell
solid,
yes.
dude.
Absolutely.
We talked about it a few times already, but yeah, solid explanation for the whole virus and what the hell we were about to see and what was going on up in the world till then. So, most attractive character,
Megan.
That's my pick too, Meg.
I gotta go Samara Weaving, dude. I'm gonna go for the easy one. I don't care.
Really? You not go for the redhead? She was cute.
I know, dude, but I don't know, man. Samara Weaving's got this. I don't know, dude. I like her look, dude.
There's just something about her. It's a little off-putting to me.
Yeah,
I still think she's attractive, but Megan,
she's okay.
She stuck it to the bitch that was in her fucking ear.
I can understand the attraction to her more than I can understand the attraction to Mia Goth. I just don't get that one.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that one, buddy. Mia Goth with eyebrows, okay. Mia Goth without eyebrows, just that weirds me out. I don't know why. Looks unnatural. I can share my way. Hey, all right, let's do it. Fucking A. All right, what are we on, boys? Score. Set the mood?
I guess. I don't really remember much of it.
It feels like it is very kind of actiony. You know what I mean? Just because there's a lot of shit going on. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, because nothing felt off-putting. You know what I mean? There was we've had those a few movies where you're just like, what the fuck is this music for this scene? We never had any of
Yeah.
that in this. So.
Didn't we have that in just not the last movie, the movie before?
Before Jason X?
That was right before Jason X.
Wasn't that Society?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird,
Yeah, there was some wonky music in that.
like that fucking carnival music during the shunting scene.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You know how many times I have used the term the shunting since we've watched that movie, dude? More times than I probably should. Or like, I don't know, man.
Dude, that should be the name of the sequel. Society 2, the shunting.
Fucking A, bro.
Agreed.
Okay, so best song?
Whatever that metal song she was listening to when he woke up in the basement.
That
Yeah,
was solid,
that
but
was-
there was
yeah.
another song that was it a Bee Gees song? No. I can't remember what the song was, but I feel like it was more of a lighthearted song, but I just remember a pan over like a floor going up and you just see like a bunch of bloody shit. Like not literally shit, but like weapons and stuff.
I don't remember now.
Oh, question. What was the song he told my wife? I think maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
I can't remember what it was, though.
Fuck, I can't
Yeah,
either.
I can't remember either. It wasn't. Wait, Chuck. I don't know why I want to say Chuck. I don't know why I want to say Chuck Berry, but it wasn't Chuck Berry.
Man, soundtrack.
He's look up the soundtrack.
Yeah, I am. I'm probably not even gonna fucking get it, dude, but we'll see. No, that's the band Mayhem. That's a totally different fucking thing. Because I'm like, wait, there is not a song called Chainsaw Gut Fuck on this.
Oh my God, there should be.
Hold on. Let me look. Let me pull
I
it
mean,
up
there
on
should
the-
be. I'm not wrong.
Let me look in the IMDb page and see if it's on there.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so leaving that, we're gonna go with a favorite character.
IT guy.
Yeah, IT guy.
Damn it. Agreed.
He was great.
He was such a fucking fantastic little side character that we only got maybe 5 minutes with at max.
It was a
And
great
it was some of the best 5 minutes.
It was, dude. It
soundtrack.
absolutely. Okay, so was it scary? No, but it wasn't
No.
really intended to be either. So that's why I feel like I don't know, man. It's almost hard to call this horror, but it definitely I would say is horror adjacent.
It must be. There's one of the songs is "Ants Marching" by Dave Matthews Band. Everything else is like there's a song "Motherfucker" by Faith No More. Have a Nice Day by
Maybe it is that, dude.
Have a
Maybe
Nice
it
Day
is.
Hiram Bronkelstein.
Maybe, god damn it. Maybe it is Ants Marching.
I don't know. You might have to pull it up on Spotify or something to see.
Yeah, I'd have to whatever. I'm not giving a best song to Dave Matthews, so we're gonna go with the one Chad Daddy said prior.
Faith
to
No
that.
More.
Faith No More. All right. Do we do all right? Favorite character?
Which said IT guy.
Yeah, IT guy. Scary? No.
No.
Hold Up Today? I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's not
definitely.
even that old.
5-year-old movie. Yeah.
So, right. How was the acting, boys?
Well, considering how much we hate the siren, I'd say it's pretty solid.
Yeah, they. I would
I think
definitely. say
everything's really good,
A.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
The character, you like the characters. I mean, Stephen Ewan, like we even said, he was a dick in the beginning, but you do end up liking him by the end of it.
Yeah.
The people that you're meant to hate, you definitely fucking hate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, solid all around. I just imagine just being the one extra, just like, yo, man, that's like you got to be the extra that got the fuck in the background. You know what I mean? Like you're just that dude. Everybody else just running around or being silly. It's like, nope, I'm gonna bang this chick.
Go for it.
Dude, little funny thing. Nobody was actually acting. They just spiked everybody with LSD or not LSD, PCP.
Fuck yeah, bro. And LSD. No, that's the government. What are we talking about? That's the government. All right. Where are we at now, boys?
Cinematography.
Cinematography. It was pretty solid.
I'm gonna say I liked it, especially because of the choice of going black and white in the opening.
Yeah, and some of the weird slow down shots and the up pacing shots and stuff like that. Yeah, no, it was. I would say it's pretty solid.
That's pretty decent.
I
agree with
definitely
that.
like how he. One thing that we didn't even talk about, but I actually dig how the virus, like you saw the virus or how people were infected by it at least, where it was just the one bloodshot eye, and obviously we get a lot of close-ups of that and everything, which always just look cool. So, all right, did we enjoy the premise, boys?
Absolutely.
I'm going with yes.
I mean,
Bro, didn't they spike the food in the tent?
I've heard that, and I heard that was an accident though. I don't think they meant to do that. But I don't.
I don't know. I've never really watched Titanic, so I couldn't say.
I haven't either. Everybody's like, why not? I'm like, because I know how it ends.
I've seen the ship sink, and I don't know how or why I saw that, but I remember seeing that at my friend's house.
Because somebody was like, well, at least just watch the second VHS, where it's just the guy hitting the fan. They that's all they wanted you to watch. Just people die at the end. They're like, all right, cool.
The dude
That
on the
hurts.
fan was pretty fantastic.
Yeah, you're just like, ow.
Hurts every
A
time.
propeller, I guess. It's not really a fan.
All right, yes. It's a giant fan. It's a water fan. All right. Was the climax satisfying?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was, dude.
Definitely.
It was him killing the big boss man. So
And they're all just like,
And
so
the
what's
big
up?
job. The big job immediately. He gets the big job just long enough.
he does for
to run.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
And the pen barely even worked, but it still signed just enough.
Dude, that drove me crazy.
All right, I'm glad it. Yeah, that was bothering. I was like, go back over it. Go back over it.
Just
Solidify
go
those
slowly.
lines.
Oh, that's one of the most annoying things.
Oh God, yes, I completely forgot about that.
Solidify them lines, motherfucker. All right. Recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot. I'm gonna rewind. this
Rewind.
shit.
Oh, rewind.
I will draw you like a French girl, Joe. All right, boys, let's rate this bitch. So Brody gave it a 4.4.
Gene gave it a 4.5, I think.
Or was it 4.5?
No, Gene. Gene gave it a.
Gene gave it
not
a
a 4.
So, and then Scoobs gave it a 3.8. So we're at an 8.2 right now. So, Bob?
I'm actually going to give it a solid 4.
All right. That feels fair. Okay. Chad Daddy?
Chad's contemplating.
Chad's contemplating
Yeah.
hard on this one.
I'm torn between a 4 and a 4.2. 4.2, so I'll say 4.1.
There you go. 4.1. And it was fun. It was entertaining. I kind of wish we saw a little bit more of the kills up front, personally. I think that's and the nail gun thing. I'm going to go 3.8 with Scoobs, I think.
All right.
I think I'm going to sit right there. Still a solid score,
Oh yeah,
but,
still way above average.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Let me divide that shit. All right. And that gives us a 4. That gives us a 4.
All right.
Even 4. 4.02. So,
Very solid.
yeah, for 2017's Mayhem. All right. Nice. So, Chad Daddy, what are we covering next week, homie?
Next week is a movie I haven't seen in a very long time. We're watching the classic movie House.
No
House.
I haven't watched that movie since I've been a child.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a minute since I've seen it.
What
Actually, I watched
what
it
year
a
we
couple
got
months
here,
ago.
bud?
85.
84? 85?
1985. 1985.
Okay.
And you can find that right now on Prime, subscribe, Pluto, Tubi, Plex, all for free.
Nice.
So yeah, another little horror comedy. Is it? I feel like it was meant to be more
it's got
horror
some-
with a little comedy elements, right?
Yeah, I was going
didn't
to say
think-
it's got some.
some reason
elements
it's
of
tagged as a
comedy.
horror comedy, but I'm like, I don't remember it being.
It's kind of
Comedy.
It definitely has the comedy in it.
Does it?
Yeah, it's got a good bit of dark comedy, but yeah.
It's been a minute since isn't what's his name from fucking Cheers in it?
yeah, Norm's in it.
Yeah.
Norm, yeah.
Yeah, and Cliff
Yeah, dude.
Clavin's in the sequel.
Actually, my buddy Joe Day here in the chat got to smoke a nice fucking blunt with Norm one time when he was in our town.
Really?
Yeah, he was doing this little so there's a playhouse out by the lake called Merry-Go-Round, and they had him in town for a month or so doing this show ever for a couple weekends. And so the girl he was dating at the time, she worked with that theater company, and so fucking you got to fucking hang out with him and shit. So yeah,
Nice.
fucking A, bro.
Oh yeah.
Look at me living vicariously through my friend. Oh, fucking A. All right, sweet, dude. So 1985's House, and that's your pick, Chad?
No, that's a Scuba Steve pick.
That's Scuba
Yes.
Steve pick. Oh well, hopefully we'll have Scuba Steve back next week.
Yes.
Closing down on Halloween, people. Getting there. We got one more Monday after that, and we're fucking there.
Yeah.
I know. It's
Can't believe
coming.
spooky season's winding down already.
It
Don't
happens
talk like that.
That's how it happens, bro. We only get 4 weekends. We only really get 4 legit solid weekends.
I mean, I don't know about you, but spooky season for me starts in September, and the haunts open the second weekend, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, there are a couple haunts that are open into mid-November sometimes that you could find, but
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know sometimes some people literally, like, as soon as it's November 1st, dude, they literally lose their Halloween drive, like, completely, where it's like, no.
No.
I do have to say I do like the immediate post Halloween sales going on where candy.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Oh, it's that I'm just like, my mom bought more candy already, and I'm like, well, in like a week we're gonna get like 5 more bags, right?
Yeah.
Like she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I just wanted to confirm that we're on the same page.
Oh, is there anything nerdy, boys, that you have to discuss?
Yes, we do. I do want to bring up the fact that it was announced within the last couple of days that Best Buy
Oh yeah,
halt physical sales of
Ooh.
Blu-rays and DVDs, not just in the brick and mortar stores, but online as well.
Why?
Target's doing the same.
Target's been doing so. I don't think Target's doing away with the online.
No, but they got in the brick and mortar though. They've literally started. There's been stores already shown where they've cleared out their whole like physical media section.
Which is really stupid because people still buy physical media. They're trying to force digital on people.
They are.
Pisses me off even more because you don't really own anything.
No, you don't. It sucks, dude. Like, listen, man. I have a bunch of digital movies. I'm not gonna say they're not easier. They are, but man, like sometimes it's just. It's nice to have your solid fucking movie.
But I'm pretty sure most of, if not all, the digital movies I own physical copies of as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's solid,
I'm
too.
Very
I'm the
few,
same
if
way.
any, is just a straight up digital copy.
No, I have a few that
That's
are just
just-
straight digital because they were like sales or something. I was like, all right, fuck it.
Well, if I do have it, like some of them are just like old DVDs.
Where?
Like I don't know, Vudu has this thing. It's called disc to digital, where you can scan the barcode on the back of one of your movies, and for a couple of bucks you can get a digital copy of it.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
But that's not every movie.
No, but that's still kind of
No.
cool though, man.
It
Because
is
like,
really cool.
if you have an older dated version and now they have an actual like upgraded fucking 1080p or something like that.
Oh yeah, you can like $5 and you'll get the 1080p version of it. Or
I
better.
mean, digital's fine, but it's
It can't.
no
replace-
offense. I just don't. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I'll straight up say it.
This is going to be like everybody wants MP3s and everything, but physical audio sales is still fucking. Records are back. Records are huge again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I
you're-
like. Somehow that shit has made a comeback. So
And rumor has it Walmart's doing it too. I do know that Walmart is going to stop physical sales of Xbox games. They have come out and said that.
Really, why?
What? Because people are too lazy and don't want to go buy it or order it. They just get the digital and it goes away. No, so no offense. Who is to blame almost to some sort
You
of
said
degree.
Walmart, and Walmart just popped up. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, hey, come out and buy Cage Match physical copy right now. I'm like, hey, sweet, fucking A, bro.
Yeah,
That makes me sad.
Well,
It's just gonna be more of a niche market now that you're gonna have to order from specific online people.
Yeah, and you're going to be paying like $50 for a fucking movie now.
Well, but here's the
Brody's
problem.
like, fuck you, cunts. I already do that shit.
Yeah,
fuck.
exactly. Well, that's the problem, though. But then it's like, well, yeah, everybody's. Well, I mean, we're sad, obviously, there's because people we like. But now it's like, well, who do we blame? Well, no offense, it's everybody else who's just like, just get the digital. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'm being a lazy piece of shit, and I don't want to really support anything anymore. because I got to go fucking buy digital because I'm a lazy asshole and don't want to support. Like, that's the problem. Let's just be real. Oh, it's easier. Yeah, okay, well, doing nothing is easier too. And look where you get with that. Sorry. That just pisses me off. Like, stop it. Go buy shit.
Not wrong, Brody. Not wrong. I will totally jerk off Netflix if they give me TCM on physical.
I will give
do
Netflix
it.
the biggest BJ ever. If
Brody already even has a poster for you fuckers lined up for it. So let's do this shit.
But that fucking pisses me off. Go buy your fucking DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I say it's the problem is we know we're right. But it's kind of like they want to digital. Fuck your goddamn digital. I want a room full of DVDs that I can watch over and over again. And if shit hits the fan and everything goes blank, well, I could just find a power source and watch a DVD, ass white.
Exactly.
Let's see. What the hell else was? There's something else for nerdy news I had on.
I got a couple things, but John, find yours.
What? No, go ahead, because I'm trying to remember what the fuck mine was.
I know with The Exorcist that came out, and that was supposed to be a trilogy. Who knows what's going to happen there? But in other news, The Strangers, Chapter 1, first poster. Since that's supposed to be a trilory too.
Why do they do that?
Movie because
why do
it's
they
a way to
fucking
generate
announce
the money. Because they're idiots. It's plain and simple.
Don't announce it as a fucking trilogy. Just surprise people. God damn it!
Not everything has to be a trilogy.
No, because every time you announce it as a trilogy, I instantly do not give a shit about the second movie, and I know I'm not the only one that feels about that. Well, it's not saying the second one can't be good, but it's like you already know what's the point of the ending of the second one when you're already going into a third one, right?
Well, and and the weird thing about with this trilogy is somebody needs to explain this to me. Yeah. What told somebody, hey, let's do a trilogy of this and basically start fresh? Like, what was wrong with the first movie? Nothing. The first movie is, I think, is one of the best modern. No, I love the second one too, but in terms of something that was like, oh, that is really real, like you really sit down and go, that makes you
why?
Terrified.
You know why, dude? Because he doesn't have his suit clearly in these first photos. So I bet the first movie will be like whatever, and then the second one he'll like get his suit, or like by the end of the first one into the second one.
But see, I don't need that explanation. It's a suit.
I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying like I can just see that happen.
Yeah, but again, it's like if you're going to give me more explanation, I'm like the explanation in the movie is. Close your fucking doors and make sure your house is locked up or people come in that you don't want there.
I will say, though, I don't know if I like the jacket and jeans look for our characters.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks kind of...
It looks too...
simple, basic. I don't know. I'm like, I like my suit. I like my mask. I like my sack dude with the suit.
Well, the suit also just made it, honestly, this is maybe the wrong word to say, but a little more that and sophisticated in a way. Like you're wearing a suit, but you're a scary thing.
Yeah, but now he's like dressed like Ghostface, but with a sack head. Yeah, or Ghost Jason, I mean, not Ghostface. He's dressed like Ghost Jason with like the green army jacket and shit. But yeah, I don't know.
And then also the new Hell House LLC Origins will be streaming to.
There's a new Hell House?
Yes,
really?
It's the Origins.
It'll
be on Shudder on October 30th. So will hold on. VHS 85, that's the newest one. It doesn't have a date though for it. It just will be on this month. Also, the new Goosebumps is going on Hulu, and I have heard some very good things about that too.
I've heard it's pretty solid for like what it is. It's not adult horror, obviously, but it's definitely not little kids horror either. Justin Long, I guess, is in the first episode, so that makes me want to watch it just enough.
So I bet he probably dies.
I would imagine.
He dies.
Oh, and also, I will say this. I don't know how to really take it yet, but Halloween is now into the Miramax for the TV rights. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if I want to know, but
it means poo-poo.
I honestly think, and I say this, I've said it after Ends, even though I didn't like it. I said this is a series that needs to sit for about 5 years
Yeah.
10 years, let it sit, let it marinate.
Let it collect.
Then if you want to do something with it,
It
you
needs
can still
it,
do something with it.
it needs to be shelved for a little bit.
For a little bit. Yeah.
Let
at
that
least.
fucker rest, dude. You know what I mean? Just let it rest. He's old. He's tired.
You know, I know there's been talks of like, well, they could do it after this sequel. I'm like, you could do it after any sequel you want, but you got to let it rest. You got to give it breathing.
I hate that they do that now. That all these writers,
You just got to push.
I hate that they ignore continuity anymore.
Yep.
First.
Hate it.
And
You know,
honestly,
so-
dude, with a series, why series, man? Series are never better than the movies, ever. The only time a series, like if a series starts and then makes a movie, yes, usually the series is better than the movie. X-Files, I'm going to give that example. But, you know what I mean? Like, not that I'm a Scream fan, dude, but let's look at the Scream movies versus the Scream series. The series kind of tanked, did it not? Like, it lasted 2 seasons, I think.
Well, it's also Scream.
But it's also a fucking, like, over dramatized TV show, dude. Like, I wouldn't want that. Like, don't put that in my Michael Myers. That's unless you're going to go full out, like, dude, we're going Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and we're explaining this whole fucking crazy triage through that. Then maybe. But even still, give me a 6-episode miniseries, and I think.
Well, their whole plan is to somehow make this a big universe. Like, I don't know how. I don't know. So, but that was. I don't know.
Oh, that means they're going to want to do like Cult of Thorn mixed in with the fucking like. Man, no. I don't want it. Just like you guys said, shelve that shit.
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't want it, but I also want to say, like, give me a couple years at least to
I don't want
let it die down a little bit, something. But also, Jeff Burr, the director of Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, has passed away at the age of 60.
Yes.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I think he had a stroke. I know Bossman said it in our chat. I believe RA confirmed it was a stroke that he wrote. So rest in peace.
Rest in power, sir. All right. Was there anything else nerdy? I'm trying to remember. So, for Xboxers out there or PCers, if you play Sea of Thieves, I know there was a big update coming up soon where after, I mean, dude, I've been playing that shit since like 2017. I haven't played it in a minute, but there's always been a complaint of people grieving on that. Hold on 1 second here.
I was going to say, sounds like a fucking ghost.
It smells like somebody dragging a corpse.
That too.
Yeah, oh, it's my daughter dragging her chair all over the goddamn floor.
That sound like somebody dragging a corpse.
Jesus. She should be in bed. It's freaking
Yeah, and Anthony
cool
Anthony Hickox also passed away recently. He was the director of Hellraiser 3, both the Waxwork movies, Warlock Armageddon.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Honestly, I'm kind of brain farting on whatever nerd news I had. Just go to YouTube, watch Never Hike Alone 2. That would be my nerd news. And it's probably up, but man, there was a lot of t-shirt sales this weekend. So if you can still get on them, go check all your Fright Rags, Gutter Garbs, all the other shit, man. They had some crazy sales going on this weekend.
I think Cavity Colors had something too.
They also have more stuff coming this week, so.
Nice. And I feel like there was one other game announcement. Oh, they dropped the Omni-Man trailer for Mortal Kombat. That's what it was.
And also, Ilphonic dropped the actual look of Sam Hain for the Ghostbusters game.
When is my update coming? Because God fucking damn it, it's almost Halloween.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I know it's free, and I know we're not paying for it, but I want it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You think you'd want to get it early October.
You've been teasing it for fucking 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? God damn it. I was actually playing GB the other day, dude. It was fucking fun. Good shit, man.
Oh yeah.
I need to get back on
back
playing.
into it.
I need to get back on playing my games. I've been so busy. Like, dude, I've been lagging the past few weeks.
It's all right, dude. Once the haunts end,
Yeah,
and
you're
go
busy
into
with-
winter
you're busy
mode.
with
so-
Well, dude, once I have off in the winter, guys, any night, any day, I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I did get Brody to watch Never Hike too, so
Nice.
he says it's a good watch. All right. Other than that, you know what? I mean, this is more for Chad and I, but next month the Bluey game drops. So
Oh my god.
that's right. They got Keepy Uppy.
Hell yes,
What the
Dad,
fuck
keep
is the
fucking
Bluey
up.
game? What is this shit?
It's a little
It's only for adults with kids that know.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Wait,
know.
Bluey,
It's
isn't
one of
that Blue's Clues?
No,
It's
bite
a
your
new
tongue.
blue dog. It's a new blue dog that
But
Is better.
wasn't it
And Australian.
New
Zealand.
Oh,
No, Australian.
I thought he was New Zealand. Is he Australia? Oh,
I don't know, but I know.
literally, it's just it's like Family Guy for kids with dogs. Like the dad's
Oh,
ridiculous.
so that's how
he's
they get
funny.
away with it.
But no, I know, but it's actually like a good show. Like
It is. It's
teaches
really
a
well
lot of good
written.
shit.
Yeah. It's for parents and adult and kids. You know, and it's really funny because like just recently, like they showed the people that do the voices of the characters, and they look like exactly the way you'd expect them to look. Dude, seriously, look up the
That's
voice actors
funny.
from Blue, and you look up the Bandit, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty much how I figured he would look.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And Chili, the mom, she's hot.
Awesome.
She's hot.
I could see that too.
Brody,
Fuck
that
yeah,
movie
dude.
Talk to Me, dude. I want to get that DVD. I heard good fucking things.
One of the writers of Bluey, no shit.
Speaking of which, I gotta see what that.
That's
is.
awesome. And I love that I know that now. I feel like I need both of them just to be like, yes, I'm going to watch a Bluey Talk to Me collab. Fucking A, bro. No, yeah, man. So next week, once again, 1985's House. I think that's all I got for nerd news. I can't remember anything
That's all I got.
on the cusp. So yeah, man. And Cage Match comes out tomorrow for all your MK fans. So look for that shit. There was something else dropping. Doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll catch you boys next week. Bobby, you want to start us off?
This is your killing machine, Bobby Amon, saying we will see you next week for House, motherfuckers. Peace
Yeah,
out.
baby. This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy way down yonder on the Chattahoochee saying, come visit our house next week.
Yeah. And this is your Fluffmaster Supreme, Big Johnny D, saying thank you once again, Gorehounds, for joining our podcast. Thank you for sharing. And oh yeah, stay fresh, cheese bags.
No dick.